All right, back here at home, after a weekend of rough weather, the National Weather Service had crews surveying in our area. Early information shows an EF1 tornado tore through Butts County. 11 Live Sky Tracker giving us a look at the damage left behind here in Butts County, and you can see there's quite a bit of damage there. A team also looked at the damage in Troup County, another area hit hard by the line of storms, but no tornado in Troup County.
And that is where we find 11 Alive's Molly Oak for us. So Molly, how is it looking out there this afternoon?
Yeah, guys, on one side of me, I have a pile of leftover trees that was covering the road over the weekend. And then if you flip over to the other side of me, you see just one of the power poles that's snapped in half on this street in Hogansville. We talked with people earlier as they waited for the power to come back on a Hogansville street.
Just got an eerie feeling. Went in to wake my husband up just so he could get dressed in case. And about the time I got in the room with him and told him to wake up, you heard nothing but like a train coming through the yard and wood snapping. Everything just went dark.
And when the sun came up,
there were wires everywhere, hanging across the yard, across the driveway. The police officers knocked on the door and told us do not come outside or walk on the street or anything, and not to try to leave.
It was pretty chaotic here. We had these houses with the citizens were trapped in the 4 houses down in this area, so we had to make sure to keep them in their houses and not come out around the wires because it was hanging over everything.
Hogansville police say this street took some hits.
It looked like a war zone. What you see behind that is cleaned up and piled up was stretched across the power lines. There were some on the ground, there were some hanging. We had 5 busted power poles.
Despite the damage and destruction, Laura is still grateful.
No one's lost their life that I know of in this area, so I'd like to be thankful for.
Chief there in that, you heard a little bit from the police chief there in that story. We'll hear more from him coming up tonight at 5 o'clock. He told me as of now, he only knows of one storm-related injury, and it was one of his officers. We'll give you an update on how that officer is doing coming up tonight at 5. Guys.
Molly Oak live for us. Thank you. We will see you soon at 5.